I'm going to stop for just a second here because I have a couple of special guests in the studio with me right now. This Saturday, several of the area's best rock bands and artists are going to come together to help raise money for local shelters. Going to be at the downtown Quarterback, actually, in Endicott. And John Delola is with me, along with Jim. And let's talk a little bit about Shelter Slam. John, tell us about the event, how long it's been going on, and what's going on with it.
Well, let's see. It's been going on since 2010. It's an event that started, which I tell the story about it because actually, for once, Facebook actually came in handy. I was seeing, all the abuse and stuff out there, and a lot of posted from different shelters and stuff like that. And I used to do a show back a long time ago called Summer Slam. So I combined the two, Shelter Slam, Summer Slam, but this time was helped to, raise money for local shelters.
And there's a lot of them in the area, John, that people really don't realize. So this is a great way for the local music family in our area to come together and to do something, and people in the area really should support this event.
And they do. I mean, I've watched it grow from just the bands coming to play, from the first one to now we easily get several hundred each time.
I mentioned the venue already. Give us the hours and any information we need.
Well, it starts at 11 o'clock. First band goes on at noon, which is one people should come catch. It's got a 11-year-old, he might be 12 now, drummer, which is phenomenal. It's not just the downtown Quarterback. It's the whole parking lot in the back. We have the Town of Union donated a stage, which their big stage is going to be in the back. Mm-hmm. So it's not just there; it's the whole parking lot in the back.
And how long is the event?
It's going on until, I believe, about midnight.
It starts at what time?
11 o'clock.
So 11 a.m. to midnight at least. And
yes, and we have two stages going simultaneously, one upstairs inside the bar and one outside.
You also mentioned for this Shelter Slam event that kids can come to this event, too.
Yes, it's all ages. It's always been a great family event. A lot of them don't get to see some of these bands because they don't, play until later at night.
Right.
At bars.
Well, that's cool. And Jim's with us, too, from the Recycled Zombies, my buddy. How you doing, Jim?
Hello. How are you, Doc?
You're one of the original bands that actually came together for this.
It was fantastic. It was 2010. Recycled Zombies were formed with Steve Desjardins and the amazing Dan O'Voody on bass. He hooked it up for us to play this event, and I'm proud to say that Recycled Zombies is the only band that's played every single one.
And you'll be back at this one again, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Some of the bands. Who's some of the other groups you're going to have?
There's such a big list, so we're, probably not going to name all of them, but we want to say that Joey Belladonna from Anthrax, his band's coming down called Chief Bigway. And
I saw them.
They're one to see. They're a great band, and Joey plays drums and sings. We have Reckless Marcy, which I think everybody in the area knows. Vape, which has the same singer as Reckless, and they're a great original band. We have a band that they're doing their one and only reunion show called Agony Hill. They were really big back in the day. Gun Poets, which are huge in Ithaca, and they're starting to get pretty big around here. Jimmy Jones and the Family Jewels they're a very unique band. They're they're good, but they can bring a little comedy to the show, you think?
Will there be auctions and raffles and different things, too?
Yes. Some of the prizes we got there, we got a signed guitar by Alice Cooper with Michael Bruce, Kane Roberts, and Dennis Dunaway on it.
Sweet.
Another guitar that's got tons of movie stars and rock stars on it. And we got some signed drum heads from some different bands out there.
Sounds like a fun event. And again, it's a great way to raise some money here for local shelters in our area.
Yeah, and the shelters will be attending there. And they usually set up their own booths, and they've got T-shirts and stickers. I mean, some of them there are going to be the Humane Society, Hibbles and More, Speak, Animal Care Council. There's 8 total.
Really cool. So a lot of the shelters in the area will benefit from this. It's a great way to come and join and support our local musicians as well, who are doing this to help support our shelters. So it's a win-win for everybody. The kids are welcome. Downtown Quarterback gets underway at 11 a.m., continues till at least midnight.
And we also have a celebrity host hosting the event, Phil Verone, who he was one of the founding members of Saigon Kick and played with Skid Row. Very cool. Vince Neil's band, too.
Oh, that's great. So you got some celebrities on hand as well. There's some great musicians. Reckless Marcy's going to be there. Recycled Zombies, Vape.
Mm-hmm. There's food there. I mean,
one other thing in closing, a Facebook page or something that people can check this.
There's a Facebook page, which is just Shelter Slam, or you can go to www.shelterslam.com, which has the link to it. Or there's an event page, which is Shelter Slam 11.
Well, I want to thank you guys, John Delola and Jim, and don't forget to attend Shelter Slam this weekend, downtown Quarterback, 11 a.m. gets underway. Come on, bring the kids. You'll help support local shelters. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.